Hello, everyone. Welcome, Gauri. Thank you so much for joining us. And Gauri is currently working as a cloud intern, and she has joined us for one of the episodes of Season of AI, and would be talking about how to set up the Azure AI Studio environment. So, I would just give it to you, Gauri. The stage is over to you, and all the best.
Hello everyone. I'm Gauri Yadav, and I'm currently working as a cloud intern at Bhumita Technologies. And I have almost 2 years of experience in cloud and DevOps and DevSecOps. And we have 26K family now on our LinkedIn and on TopMate as well. We have trained now 100 plus people. And very recently, I was featured on Times Square as well. So now, today, let's begin with our session. So today we are discussing about setting up your Azure AI environment. So what are the topics we are going to discuss is first is introduction to Azure AI, second is benefits of using Azure AI, third is types of Azure AI services, and fourth we will deal with how we can set up an Azure AI environment. So why and what is Azure AI? Let's first look into this. So why there are so many companies going to Azure, or why Azure is there in our cloud market? So first let's talk about the stats. Around 100 Fortune companies. What are Fortune companies? Fortune companies are the companies which make most of the profit every year. 85% of those go for Azure, and now Azure is going very big by introducing Azure AI. Now let's look into what is Azure AI. So what is Azure AI? Let's have a look at it. So, Azure AI, and what is the technology behind Azure AI? As you see here on my PPT, that Azure AI offers a comprehensive set of tools that make it very easier than ever to leverage AI, that is artificial intelligence. Azure AI has something for you whether you are seasoned data scientist or just starting your AI journey. On one hand, there is Azure Machine Learning, which empowers you to build and train your own custom machine learning models. This is ideal for tackling unique challenges specific to your business. Now, let's look into more. And this was just about machine learning, right? We have more services. So, what all we have is let's have a look at it. On the other hand, we have Azure AI that provides us pre built cognitive services. What are cognitive services? These services are like building blocks of AI functionality that offers capabilities like image recognition, speech recognition, and NLP. NLP stands a big role, that is natural language processing, and it has even more tools to aid decision making. Sometimes we just go around and scribble and we are not able to make a decision out of it. Now we have AI to help us through that process. Then we have one more exciting a lot, but let's talk about this one more exciting service, that is Azure Bot Service, which lets you create chatbots and virtual assistants to streamline your interaction and enhance customer experience. Let's consider an example. For example, you host or you own a page where you or website where you send handcrafted materials, right? For example, you can say earrings. Right now you come online or your shop at 10 a.m., right? But someone from Telangana or Tamil Nadu is concerned about that, will you be able to make a or make an order for them in Tamil Nadu or not, or if there would be some extra charges or not? So what you can do is you can integrate chatbot over there, that they, even if they come at 8 a.m. and they just type and ask for help, that will you deliver to this place, simply you can just add it over there. Yes, we deliver pan India our products, and we will add this much amount of extra charge because we are delivering it to such large area, it would charge me this much. How good it is that you will just simply go sit, you will just go sit, you just need to make a chatbot and it would be such an ease for you. Right now let's have a look at our next PPT, next slide, that is this. Like, now we understood about what is Azure and what is Azure AI. Now let us look at the advantages and benefits of Azure AI. Right? So now why Azure AI? Why it stands out as a powerful solution? As you can see on the slide, the first major advantage is the sheer diversity of tools and services it offers. From building custom machine learning models with Azure Machine Learning to implementing pre-built AI features like image recognition and NLP, speech recognition, speech to text, text to speech as well nowadays, right? And this all can be done through cognitive services. Azure AI caters a wide range of AI. A wide range of AI that can be required by some business or something, right? Now after catering so much of so many tools and so many things, it gives you flexibility to tackle your specific challenge in the most effective way. Your businesses can face some unique challenges as well, which will not have any documentation or any video tutorial, but AI could come up with some flexible and customized solution for your business. Now let's look at another key benefit that is available for us is pre-built models. Just imagine, till now we used to train our machine learning models, but nowadays we can just simply get pre-trained models on our Azure AI platform, Azure AI Studio. Now imagine being able to leverage pre-trained AI functionality for common tasks, saving your significant time and resources in development. Earlier, I think so you can say, until last year what used to happen was, let's say in 2021 or 2022, what used to happen was, if you need to integrate chatbot in your website, you need to bring a new developer and train him into that, like how you can get your chatbot. For example, you can develop your website in 30 days. Now you need to sit around for next 30 days or 15 days, just so that a developer, a person can come around and integrate chatbot. Now it is so easy that your developer can sit around for 2 3 4 days, can get trained, and can get your website done with integration of chatbot in just like 30 days plus 4, that is 34 days. How amazing it is. So with Azure AI, that's exactly what you get. These pre-built models act as springboard, allowing you to hit the ground and running with your AI projects. You just need to integrate with keys. It is that easy. Now let's look at another major advantage, that is scalability. Who doesn't want scalability? Azure's elastic resources ensure your AI solution can seamlessly adapt to your workload demands. Whether you are starting small or working on a large scale project, Azure AI can handle it. It can scale up or down as needed, guaranteeing optimal performance without bottlenecks. Nowadays, we see that bottlenecks is an issue due to which a lot of startups, lot of workloads face issue. But Azure AI works with the performance without bottlenecks. How amazing, how good, how seamless it is. And finally, let's not forget about the global reach of Azure AI. Azure's extensive global infrastructure allows you to deploy your AI application across multiple regions. This translates to enhanced availability and performance for your users no matter where they are located. So with Azure AI, you can think globally and can act locally. For example, let's understand it through one more example. Again, I'll say that, for example, you own a painting website where you make portraits for people and you send it around. Now your users can be from France, your users can be, your customers can be from, you can say Europe, your customers can be from US, your customers can be pan India. Now how will you do that? Now you need to convert it into currency. How will you do that? You know how Azure AI is so smart. You know, it would just change the cost, pricing, shipping on its own. You just need to train the AI model you have, and it would work that good, you know. Now let's have a look at our next slide. Okay, we have understood about seamless integration, robust security, compliance, it all meets into benefits of Azure AI. So seamless integration means that, for example, the example I gave about chatbot integration, it is that easy that you can just come around, integrate with, tell your the developer about it, and it would help you end to end solution. Now open source support, now these frameworks are available for open source for people. People can come around, they can experiment it, make something new out of it, and it can be introduced as a new feature. Now, security. Why security is required? As cloud will increase and internet would start increasing, security would be our next very concern. But don't worry, Azure AI has covered us with that. So it provides a robust security environment. Compliance is where we assure that the security Azure is trying to provide is even true, is even correct. So for that we have some regularity standards. For example, GDPR, HIPAA. What is GDPR? GDPR is when you collect general people's data. Is that data even safe? Where is that data going? So Azure AI, by getting GDPR, assures that the data that has been collected by people for people is not going in wrong hands, is not misused. What is HIPAA? HIPAA was introduced for healthcare. Having someone's health history present, that is a lot of data, and it is very sensitive data. So HIPAA introduced that if someone is implementing Azure for their healthcare system, the data that would be some patient's medical history would be safe with us, and it will not be misused, or it would not be used by someone else. Basically, there would be no issues with the data. There is one more, that is PCI DSS. What is PCI DSS is, if you all use the credit card, we all have that golden pin, a chip kind of thing in our card that helps us for payment, right? So that's the whole card is not useful. The chip you have, that is very useful over there. That chip assures that the transaction that has been made is secure end to end, from your end as well till deduction. If it is about credit, for example, if you are buying something, right, if you are buying some clothes at some mall and you are paying through card, that golden chip makes sure that the debit and credit procedure end to end works properly with security. Because just think about it, the data, the money you have in your account, that can be so much sensitive information, right? So these all are benefits of using Azure AI. Now let's have a look at types of Azure AI. Okay, Azure AI services, they have vast services for AI, but today we'll talk about these five services. Let me quickly tell you about what are these services. First, we have cognitive service, then we have Azure machine learning service, then we have Azure bot service, then we have Azure synapse analytics, then we have Azure databricks. Now let's have a look at, in a small breakdown, that what are these services. So these services are collection that empower your AI endeavors. Let's break down some of the key categories over here. So what is cognitive services? These services provide pre-built blocks of AI functionality that you can easily integrate into your application. For instance, you can leverage services like image and speech recognition, language translation, and even decision making tools to enhance your application. For example, we all use Google, right? We all use some sort of something, for example Mike. And for example, you are visiting Gujarat and you don't know the language Gujarati. What you can do is simply type, or simply say that I want to ask someone where is the nearest, where I can find the nearest stay-in, or nearest hotel, or nearest motel, or nearest restaurant. So if you just go around and just say that, hey, please can you convert this line to in Gujarati, that where is the nearest hotel located in this area, it would start speaking in Gujarati language. So how cool is this? Now language is not at all barrier anywhere. If you visit Canada, sorry, if you visit Kerala, Karnataka, you can talk in Kannada, Tamilian. Okay, there are so many wide languages, but there was barrier regarding languages. But now we have Azure AI with us. We have cognitive services. They are so easy to handle, so easy to manage. So now let's talk about Azure Machine Learning in a bit. This service is designed for those who want to build and train their own custom machine learning models. If you have specific needs or unique data set, you can use Azure Machine Learning to create a model tailored to your requirements. Now, what is Azure Databricks? Azure Databricks, this is a service, a powerful Apache Spark based platform that allows you to handle large scale data analytics and machine learning workloads. If you are working with big data, Azure Databricks provides you the tools and resources to process and analyze it efficiently. Now let's have a look at Azure Bot Service. This service empowers you to create intelligent chatbots and virtual assistants. These are streamlined interactions, automate tasks, and provide exceptional customer service experience. By combining these various Azure AI services, you can create, innovate, and intelligent solutions to address a wide range of challenges and business needs. Now, let's have a look into it one by one in very detail and in very in depth. Okay, now let's have a look at first, that is our core service within AI, that is Azure Machine Learning. As you can see on the slide, Azure Machine Learning is a powerful platform that caters to the entire machine learning life cycle. Imagine having a one stop shop for everything related that a business can have, that a business require into an Azure Machine Learning. As you can as you can see on the screen, right, that Azure Machine Learning Studio has a more user. It makes suitable for a wide range of people and wide range of tools and customization. So that's essentially what Azure Machine Learning offers. It streamlines the process from preparing your data to training your model, fine tuning its hyperparameters. Fine tuning hyperparameters is one of the most hard, one of the most complex work that can be done during an ML model training, right? So it is done very seamlessly in Azure, and finally you can deploy your app to production. Now, what's particularly exciting about Azure Machine Learning is that it caters to a wide range of skill set. If you are some newbie that you just don't know how machine learning works, how, like, what is code, I just don't know how to code, and I just don't know how to make custom models, how I can do things around machine learning, I'm very newbie. So Azure has made sure that AI services should be accessible to everyone, just not people who know machine learning. So, for that, they have made no code or low code platforms. And it is very cool code interface where Azure ML Studio makes it easy to get started. But now this is very beginner friendly. This sounds very beginner. I have few years of experience. I don't want to deal with no code or low code area. So now, is Azure machine learning useful for me? Of course it is. Why? Because for more experienced people, there are a flexible Python SDK that can unlock even greater controls and customization. So whether you are data science, no voice, or a seasoned expert, Azure Machine Learning empowers you to bring your machine learning ideas to life. Let's move on to the next slide where we'll explore some of the other key Azure AI services. Okay, now let me quickly change the service. That next service we have is Azure Cognitive Service. Okay, now let's shift gear and talk about Azure Cognitive Services. As highlighted here, this is the amazing, literally it is very amazing offer that can be amazing amazing, you can say, services that anyone can provide. It is the most amazing thing because it makes our work so much easy. Now, um, amazing offering provides a treasure trove of pre-built AI models that you can seamlessly integrate into your application. Imagine you have access to ready-made functionality for tasks like image recognition. Now, like we have seen, so like you have lens cards example. Till date, what a lens card, if it would not have introduced just that you, if you just come in front of the camera, you will see the camera, you would see the spec, that how it looks on your face. If it would not have introduced that, if Azure would not have introduced this, then how these kind of things would be implemented, right? So now we can even see how will look if we'll do something, how it will suit me or not. Till now we had to go to places, travel, we need to go to shops to like go and try on things, but now it's not the case. Image recognition helps us a lot. And just not this, the way cognitive services work, it gives you a lot of wider range of things that you can keep on and do analytics with that as well. So imagine having access to ready-made functionalities for tasks like imagine recognition, speech to text conversion, and even natural language processing, all at your fingertips. These services encompasses a wide range of AI capabilities, from the power of vision to the magic of language. Whether you want your application to recognize objects in an image, understand spoken language, or translative text between languages, Azure Cognitive Services has you covered. The beauty of these services lies in the ease of use. They are designed to require minimal setup and don't demand in-depth machine learning expertise. This is what makes it very nice. Earlier, people used to sit around for 6-7 months and get properly trained in AI, in machine learning, of course, models. Till then, AI was not what do we call that, a term, but people used to just go on with courses, tutorials, reading material, big books, or a lot of things, and then they were able to run a successful machine learning model. So if to make a one machine learning model that is completely deployed and that is giving the output, the kind of output we are demanding for, it used to take 7 to 9 months. Investing 7 to 9 months in a thing that is just resulting into one line output or two line output, or just a one demanding thing, is it enough? No, it is not. So now we have Azure AI service, right? So the beauty of these services lies in the ease of use. They are designed to require minimal setup, and you don't need even in depth machine learning expertise. This makes them perfect for developers who want to quickly add sophisticated AI features to their applications without needing to become data science gurus. By leveraging Azure Cognitive Services, you can significantly boost the capabilities of your application and deliver exceptional user experience. Let's move on to the next slide, where we will explore concern some concrete examples of how Azure AI is being used in the real world. Now let's have a look. So what is Azure Databricks? Okay, now let's delve into the powerful service within Azure AI, specifically designed for large scale data tasks. Azure Databricks. Okay, I read it somewhere. Someone said, I just don't remember the name of the person. They said that data is going to be the future, and we all are seeing that data. We all have flow of data, tons of data is being produced on daily basis, and how someone's business would manage that much amount of data, how they would deal with that much amount of data, how they'll process it, how they'll get the analytics, how it can be productive for a company to have that much amount of data. So as you can see on the slide image, imagine an Apache Spark based analytics platform built for speed. ease of use and collaboration. That's Azure Databricks in a nutshell, optimized to run seamlessly within Azure cloud. Azure Databricks provide a unified workspace for all the big data needs. This means data engineers, data analysts, and machine learning specialists can work together efficiently within a single environment. Till now, data engineers were working somewhere else on some another part of data analysts were working somewhere else on some on the same data but some other part of the data. Now this provides you with a big dashboard where everyone can just come around and everyone can sit together, collaborate and work together. How nice is that? That till now they have to go to three different departments or three different team to get done one data task, and now they all can just come down, sit in one workspace, and all of the work is just getting done. Now, whether you are ingesting massive data sets, building complex data pipelines, or deploying cutting edge machine learning models, Azure Databricks empowers you throughout the entire process. It offers built in integration with Azure services, making it easy to connect the dots within your data ecosystem. Beyond its functionality, Azure Databricks caters to a variety of programming languages, including Python, R, Scala, even SQL. This allows your data exports to leverage their preferred tool and skill set to tackle the most challenging data problems. So, this is very good. I mean, just have a look at it that you get a wide range of things to deal with. Now for example, earlier how it used to be like, if we have data in R we need to deal with data in R, but nowadays if you know any one programming language through core and you are good with implementing things, Azure AI and Azure Databricks services just allow you for that service. Now let's consider an example. For example, how it will work, how analytics and data can work. For example, there is an ice cream shop and it's a very famous ice cream shop, but every time whenever it is weekend, that shop's owner observes few things. Now what the shop owner experiences or observes is that on weekends a lot of kids come around to have ice cream, but along with their parents come as well. But whenever kids come, they always ask for chocolate ice cream, and because chocolate is a favored flavor among children, so now on Saturdays and Sundays his ice cream tubs of vanilla and butterscotch just get sell by 50% of the tub. Next 50% of the tub is just remain, and that owner of the shop just does not keep ice cream in the refrigerator for a long period of time, that he would sell it on Monday or something like that. So now it's a wastage for him, but he observed it and made an analysis out of it, that why not if I make two tubs of chocolate ice cream and just 50-50% tub of vanilla and butterscotch ice cream. So what is this? This is data, and he made an analysis out of it, that if I'll produce chocolate ice cream more, it will get sold more, it will get me customers, and rest is I don't, the ice cream would not go waste as well. Why? Because I'm just making 25% each of both other ice creams that are just being sold 50%. So we all are in a win-win situation. So data matters a lot. Now let's have a look. So if you are working with big data and seeking a powerful collaborative and cloud native solution, Azure Databricks is definitely worth exploring. Let's move to the next slide and see some real world application of Azure AI. Now imagine interacting with your application in a more natural way through conversation. That's where Azure Bot Service comes in. As you can see on the slide, this service provides a user friendly framework or building, managing, and deploying intelligent chatbots or virtual assistants across various popular channels like Microsoft Teams, Slack, Facebook Messenger. We all have observed this, right? That, for example, if we go to Facebook Manager or we go to Slack, let's consider Slack. On Slack, there are channels in which we talk, but there is one help support channel as well. What is that? That is inbuilt chatbot. Now, uh, just let's take one example that we all have used some or the other time. When we order something online on Flipkart or Amazon or some clothing website, right? So if we have some query related to the product, for example, um I ordered a T-shirt and it is damaged. For example, it is damaged and I want to talk on support. What I'll do is I simply open the app on my phone. I'll go to help support, and the first time we'll talk to someone over there is chatbot. The initial conversation would be led by chatbot. There would be few pre-built messages that the chatbot would give you. First, it would give you hello, and then it would ask you, is your query related to this current product? Of course, you always have query related to recent products that you have purchased, right? It would go to cart. It would check your order history, bring the product in front of you in the chat as well, that are you talking about this? Then you will simply write yes. Now it would give you some options, that is product damaged, is product lost, is have you got something else, do you want to return it, do you want to replace it? So if you have 4 5 options, and then fifth option would be that do you want to connect with an agent? Now if you want to go around and give a complaint and a customer feedback to the support system agent itself, that no, I want to talk to your agent, then what will happen, that bot would trigger and connect to some agent that would be sitting over there and would help you out with the process. Now you just don't need to make a person sit around to cater the first initial level of conversation. Now it is sorted that much. Now how easy it is and how amazing it is. Now let's have a look. Built on top of Microsoft bot framework, Azure bot services offer a comprehensive set of tools and templates to simplify the development process. This means you don't need to be a chatbot whisperer to get started. What's particularly powerful in the integration with Azure Cognitive Services? Remember those pre-built AI models we discussed earlier. Azure Bot Services allows you to leverage these models for tasks like natural language processing, understanding. This empowers your chatbot to have more meaningful conversation and provide an engaging user experience. So, with Azure Bot Services, you can automate tasks, streamline interactions, and even offer exceptional customer service, all through the power of conversation. Let's move on to the next slide where we will explore some real world examples of how Azure AI is making a difference. Now let's next we have Azure Synapse. Now what is Azure Shyness? Now let's transition to a powerful service within Azure AI that focuses on data. Azure Synapse is analytics. As you can see on the slide, imagine a unified platform that seamlessly brings together data warehousing, big data analytics, and data science capabilities. That's the magic of Azure Synapse Analytics. This innovative service streamlines our data journey by enabling data integration, exploration, preparation, and analysis, all within a single environment. It offers flexibility with both on demand, serverless resources for quicker tasks, right? And provisioned so resources for handling larger workloads. So whether you are data scientist querying with data, familiar with TSQL, or data scientist leveraging the power of Apache Spark, or simply looking for deeper integration with other Azure services, Synapse Analytics has you covered. It empowers you to process massive data sets from real time analytics and give you valuable business intelligence all in one place. By unifying these functionalities, Synapse Analytics foster collaboration between data professionals and eliminate the need to juggle multiple tools. This translates to faster time to insight and ultimately better data driven decision making. Let's move on to the next slide where we will explore benefits of Azure Synapse Analytics even more. Now let's have a look. Now how you can work with setting up your Azure AI environment. These are few steps that you can follow. First is you should choose your AI service. Then you should create your resource groups. First, set up a chosen AI service. Then configure compute resources. Then set up data storage. Develop and test AI models and services that integrate with other Azure services. Monitor performance and usage. Implement security measures and manage costs. Now, these are few screenshots that I have taken. This is basically Azure AI services dashboard. Whenever you log in into your Azure account, the free tier one as well, if you write Azure AI services, you would get wide range of services, right? So you can choose any one of those you like, you want to work with. Okay, now I have chosen bot service. Now if I want to make a bot service, how it will work for me? So simply I would click on make a bot. Now this side of list is given by why it is there. It is pre-made bots that are already available. If you want to use these kind of bots directly, you can just simply integrate into your app or into your system, into your model, wherever place you want to integrate this, right? Now for example, I have selected speech to text. Now how this will work? Now I just need to add speech to text. I'll add the subscribe, whatever subscriber I have. For example, I'm a free tier subscriber, then it is app service UI, right? So now if you subscribe to speech to text, now you need to make these kind of so how it will work, now let me tell you. Now let me establish the foundation of organizing Azure resource effectively. As you see on this slide, the concept of resource group, here it is the concept of resource group, where you just simply need to add here in here you need to add the resource group here. So what it is, let me tell you. So imagine a resource group as a container. It allows you to logically group related Azure resources such as virtual machine, databases, and storage accounts all under single name and location. This grouping simplifies management and provides several benefits. So what are the benefits? Organization. Resource groups help you categorize and keep track of your Azure resources based on project, department, or any other relative criteria. This makes it easy to find and manage specific resources later. Deployment and management. You can deploy other managed resources within a group as a unit. For example, you can provision the entire group of resources at one, or delete the group to remove all the resources within efficiently. Access control. You can assign access permission to resource groups and also specific to user to group manage and resources within this thing. Now you have subscription name. This field lets you enter the name to identify Azure subscription. Choose the name clearly describes the purpose of the subscription. For example, if you are leading a marketing campaign, then marketing campaign July 2024. Right, then what this would allow you with account name. This field requires a pre-populated with your existing Azure account name. And Azure account provides access to one or more Azure subscription. Location. Here you can choose the geographical location where you would want to create your Azure resources. The location you select impacts the factors like latency and data residency. Resource group. A resource group is a container for organizing your Azure resources. In the case you choose an existing resource group from the drop down menu, or create a new one by entering the name in the new field below. Azure offers various subscription plans that differ in terms of pricing, resources, including and supporting options. Now, terms and condition. This section contains the legal terms that govern your use of Azure services. It's important to review and accept the term. By filling out these fields, create you will establish an Azure subscription and be ready to start your Azure AI environment. After this, you will be able to create your services the way you want your Azure AI environment to work. And thank you so much. You can follow me on my LinkedIn, that is Gauri Yadav. Thank you.